Oh man, thought I got some sleep until daytime. I guess there's still a little bit of time. I could accomplish what I need to get done today. Let's go back to that entrance hall. Alright, so who needed to see me again? What is it, the professor? Yeah. Ingram, the time has come. The cursed treasures, the 4 Pokemon of Ruin. They exist! And I stumbled upon the truth in the newspaper, of all places. An interview with a piece of carpenter, no less. The Pokemon wielders apparently used sacred stakes to seal those treasures of ruins and shrine. There's a separate shrine for each of the 4 Pokemon, and 8 stakes driven into the ground, and areas surrounding each shrine to keep the power of ruin at bay. Oh, that does look a lot familiar. In other words, if all the stakes for a given shrine were to be removed, it would release the Pokemon held inside. Don't you think it'd be nice to free those Pokemon from the confines of their tiny little shrines? I want to say no. They're probably locked up for a reason. That's surprisingly heartless of you. Come now, do it for the Pokemon. According to the descendants of the Pokemon wielders in the story, you must have a bond with Pokemon in order to remove the stakes. I'm sure someone as Pokemon savvy as yourself would have no trouble with all that. You can choose for yourself whether to believe me or not, but I will mark the locations of these shrines on your map. I'd rather go myself, of course, but skipping out of my classes to go adventuring seems to have made the director a little suspicious of me. You could think of it as part of your treasure hunt. Treasures of ruin are still treasures, after all. I hope you'll investigate these shrines if you are at all inclined to do so. Okay. So she's given us a little mission. That's pretty interesting. Oh yeah, that's right. We do gotta talk to these guys. You all set to 2 of the other Team Star bosses up to test bossin level? Yeah, let's do that. And it's not like we were given a mission to go free some wild Pokemon or anything. Sup, gang? Studying hard, I hope. Well, we were before you and your big mouth showed up. Here to check that we're not slacking off, are you? Pretty much. Your eyes start glazing over the second I'm out the door. Tell me I'm wrong. Ah, Lady Airy clad in her academy uniform. I feel mine eyes sharpen and my mind focus each time this vision returns to greet me. If only that focus were helpful for your studies. Atticus, sorry I keep distracting you. Oh, and what's this? My ninja senses detect the presence of another behind thee, Lady Airy. Come, step forward, knave, that we might see thy face. It's me, Ingram. What's up? You? What the? No. Why is this happening? Ah, I should have surmised as much. The strength of thy spirit precedes thee as ever, good fellow. Never mind that. Giacomo, explain. What's Ingram doing here? Hey now, be nice. Ingram, wait, no. Professor Ingram is gonna be your tutor. Oh, glad tidings. I'm truly grateful to hear it. He's gonna be what? Since when? You can't just go stopping around deciding stuff like this without asking anyone, Giacomo. And you! We don't need a tutor, so do us a favor and toddle on home, would you? Hey, Orty? Ingram kindly agreed to come here and help us out. So talking to him with that kind of attitude is unacceptable, right? Yeah, no, totally. Sorry, Ari. Sorry, who? Oh, what I meant was... Sorry, Ingram. Lady Airy in a menacing mood. What a vision of unusual rarity. Hey, don't worry about Ortega. He just doesn't want you to see him floundering. Hey guys, we seem to have lost Melly. Where'd she go? Lady Mella declared her wish to stretch her legs minutes before your arrival. She departed rather suddenly and has not returned since. Well, we all know Mella. She just wandered off because she doesn't feel like studying. I hate to say it, but I guess it's probably true. Sorry about this, Ingram. Could you go find Mella for us? She'll be somewhere in the academy for sure. We'll stay on standby here and get everything prepped for our killer study sesh. Sorry to keep relying on you like this. Hope you find Melly without any much trouble. Well, now we're on a hide and seek hunt. So let's I guess we're going to the schoolyard. Alright, Melly, where are you at? She's out over here. I don't think she'd be on the track either. She wanted to get away from studying, but it doesn't seem like she would want to get out and do something else. Oh, it's the instructor. Us, new kid. Muscles sure are great, don't you think? Got that right, Dendra. Alright, see you later. Where could she be? Is that her? Huh? Oh. Hey, Ingram. Have we met? Seriously? You have eyes, don't you? Obviously it's Mella you're talking to. Oh right, I guess I'm not decked out in my usual gear today. Harry made a big fuss about wearing our uniforms for the study group thing. So yeah, it's not like I had much of a choice. What are you doing here anyway? Came here looking for you. Wow, what's the occasion? You itching for another shout out or something? I mean, that'd be kind of cool, but... Oh, okay. You came here to bring me back to the classroom, huh? I guess time got away from me while I was admiring the veggies. Might as well get going then. She still walks like she has her boots on. Sup, amigos? Melly, welcome back. And Ingram, thanks so much for finding her. So, where were you lazing around this time? Yeah, you know, here and there. Lady Mella, is something amiss? Nah, we're all good, right? The dream study team's all here. That's what counts. Time's a-wasting, so I say let's hit the books. Take it away, Professor. These three are counting on you. Alright, let's start with the back. What I know is that I know not. I have fathomed the depths of mine own ignorance. Ah, noble sensei, comest thou to proffer me a helping hand? My deepest thanks. Mathematics is a scourge of my existence, in particular, arithmetic. 'Tis an unsolvable mystery. Since my true calling lies in garment design, I feel not concern myself in numbers. They have not to do with fashion, after all. No, you'll need numbers. Skill in mathematics will still be of service to me, you say? I do not quite follow. I think I know what Ingram is getting at. It's like with their Team Star outfits, remember? We ended up spending a lot of money on them. As indeed we should. One must not shy from expense when creating objects of great quality. But we had reams of fabric left over after all the outfits we made. Don't you think we could have saved more money there? I cannot deny it. 'Tis a fair point. Now that I think of it, the garments, dimensions, and the cost of materials demand a calculation. And selling one's creations, profit margins too come into play. A designer who pays heed to such figures and sums will surely prove a superior artisan. 'Twould seem my thinking was naive. I had turned mine eyes from the inconvenient truth. That decides it. My heart has changed and my mind made up. From now on, I will devote myself to the study of mathematics. Here! Sorry, I kind of butted in your tutoring just now. I'm glad it all worked out, though. Thanks to you. Atticus really seems inspired to study. He's the type that gets totally absorbed once he's fired up, so I'm sure he'll be just fine. How am I supposed to know this? I don't get it. Let me back off for now. Alright, I guess I'm back to Ortega. Alright, how's it going? Don't think I didn't see you and your smug face hovering over there. Got some nerve. You realize I'm a second-year student, right? I'm an entire year above you. Harry says we need you to help. So fine, you can tutor me or whatever. But I'll be shocked if you can get this literature stuff to sink in. I mean, how am I supposed to know how some made-up characters in a story are feeling? See, the protagonist in this book is the mom in a Mousehold family. Her name is Mama Mousehold. We're supposed to analyze why she calls Papa Mousehold terrible in this passage. Mama Mousehold's eyes glittered with tears. Clear from the letter that Papa Household had left, she would never get to see him again. Toying my feelings right to the end. They really are a terrible thing. She must really love him. Huh? So she calls him terrible, but she actually loves him? Why doesn't she just say that then? There's no way that's the right answer. You sure about that, my man? I'd have thought you of all people would relate. What's that supposed to mean? Only that you do the same exact thing with Ingram. You're always snapping at him and being difficult. But you actually respect him a ton, don't you? What? You must be joking. There's no universe in which I respect this oaf even a little. Nuh-uh. No way. Nope. Fine. Okay. I guess people are tempted to say the opposite of what they mean sometimes. This question makes more sense to me now. But just a tiny bit. Thanks for not being entirely useless. And there's one more. Man, this is hard. Huh? What are you looking at? Oh yeah, you're a tutor now, aren't you? Alright then, I was just doing some practice questions. Here, let me know if you think this one's true or false. You can get new Pokémon only by catching them yourself or trading with other trainers. Yeah. Huh? Did you forget about eggs? That's another way you can get new Pokemon, ain't it? Don't go counting eggs before they've even hatched. That's just rude. Okay, next one. What's the name of the gemstone that glows over a Pokemon's head when it terastallizes? Terrajewel? Yeah, that sounds about right. Guess it makes sense you know all about this since you have your own Terra Orb. Either way, terastallizing is pretty awesome, don't you think? Only outstanding students get to have Terra Orb all for themselves, though. Okay, next one. This has zilch to do with test, but I want to ask you something. I don't know how to put it, though. It's a tricky one. You gotta promise not to laugh, okay? So, How important do you think dreams are? Like our future goals? Exactly. I'm talking about the future. What we want to be when we're older, that kind of stuff. I got no idea about all that right now. Meanwhile, most Team Stars seem like they've got it figured out. They got proper dreams. Even the veggies in the schoolyard are doing their best to grow, you know? I wish I kind of had that direction. I mean, what'll happen if I never figure it out? What if I never find a dream to chase? Honestly, I get scared just thinking about it. You have art, don't you? Huh? How'd you know I joined the art club? Well, whatever. It's just a hobby anyway. It's not like I'm gonna do art to earn a living. Wait, now that I think about it, Mr. Dragonbrows does his art for a job. He always looks like he's having a great time at school. It's like he's not working at all. If I could do something like that, if I could paint for a living, that'd be crazy fun. You think that could be it? Is it really okay to call that my dream? I mean, yeah. You're right. That's gotta be it. That's my dream. Man, I feel like a whole new person. Thanks. Alright, gang. I'd say it's about time we cue the outro and wrap up today's study sesh. Yes, great effort all around. Does everyone feel like they made progress today? Totally. I spent through my practice questions like a champ. Guess Ingram wasn't the world's worst tutor. Well, I learned that even arithmetic can be enthralling when engaged with in earnest. A sort of steamed tutor, I feel enlivened as a rever room drenched in poison. I feel like someone's used defog on me, man. I've seen everything so clearly, the knowledge is just pouring itself into my brain. Oh, that's brilliant, everyone. Well done. Sounds like this is our best session yet. Must have been thanks to your expert tutoring. Ingram, it really was kind of you to help us out. Very little thank you gift from all of us, so here you go. Nice. Gold bottle cap. Ooh, modified uniforms. And let's do the Team Stars pose together too. Here, I'll teach you how to do it. Ooh, we learned Hasta la Vistar. Let's go. What? Guys? What are you all doing here? But Penny? Eesh, busted. I was just walking down the hall and I saw you all in here. That's fine. No one asked me to join, so I should just leave, shouldn't I? Sorry about that. See you later. Lady Penny, wait! That's not what you think, Penny. Hear us out. So, what happened was... Ugh, I thought you all decided not to talk to me anymore. We would never. That's what it must have looked like, huh? Sorry it made you worry. We just didn't want to drag you into another one of our messes. Our bad, Penny. Well, apology not accepted. Wait, for real? Why do you guys get to decide that I'd just be weighed down by your problems? I'm your friend, right? So you should come bother me more. Lean on me. That's what would actually make me happy. Oh, Lady Penny. If things get really bad, I could just hack into the school system and fix your grades anyway. That's terrible. Yeah, isn't that taking it a bit far? Sorry, that was a joke. I was trying to lighten things up here, but I guess I was pretty out of character. Glad to hear it. If you were serious, I would have had to pummel some sense into you. But about before, I'm actually a pretty good tutor, you know? So feel free to ask me for help with studying and stuff anytime. Lady Penny, we're honored by that generosity. Does that mean we gotta get lectured by Ingram and Penny now? Well, I guess there are worse things. Careful, my man. That was dangerously close to a straight-up compliment. You just come right out and say you like the idea. We all know you're thinking it. Indeed, I need not even use my ninja senses, so childishly apparent are thy true feelings. What? As if you know what's in my head. You guys haven't got the first clue about me. Try getting to know me better before spouting nonsense, huh? You're all the worst. Guys, I think we broke Ortega. That's crazy. Oh, that's sweet. Alright, well, I think I've solved their issues for now. Oh, you still want me to take on the hunt, don't you? Great. Alright, what else is there? I think I pretty much did everything. Well, all that's left, I guess, is taking on this little hunt. Did I finish history class? I guess I did finish history class. Bet. Alright, maybe I should do another class. Let's do art. Let's take an art class. Hello class, it is I, Hasta, yet again. In our previous class we discussed what beauty is, which might have been a little boring for you. So today I thought I would mix things up a little to pique your interest in art. Allow me to introduce our special guest. This is Professor Gibble, the assistant lecturer for today. Now then, Professor Gibble, if you would be so kind as to terrestrialize for us. As some of you already know, a Pokemon can terrestrialize if you use a Terra Orb. Normally Professor Gibble would be of the Dragon type, but by terrestrializing, it succeeded in changing its type. So class, what type do these lovely glistening flowers above Professor Gibble's head represent? The grass type. Excellent, Ingram, full marks for you. The beautiful flowers blooming above Professor Gibble's head show that it has now become a grass type. The shape of the Terra Jewel above the Pokemon's head depends on the Pokemon's Terra type. To summarize, if opponent's Pokemon terrestrializes during battle, observe the Pokemon's Terra Jewel closely to see which type it has become. Choose effective moves accordingly. It is my sincere hope that today's lecture will help you achieve beautiful victories. Terrestrial phenomenon is indeed such a fascinating and deep subject to discuss. That is it for today, class. Thank you, Professor Gibble, for your help. So that's where the Terra Jewel answer came from. And that would make sense because we'd learned that in art class, and then we'd talk to... Yeah, that would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. Alrighty, well, I guess we got a mission to take care of to the next episode. I hope you guys are enjoying this little school days thing I've put together. I know the school season is starting up again, and I know I took a very interesting break recently. But I hope this gets you guys back into the school mood, if you know what I mean. Those of you going back to school this semester. Me, fortunately, I have graduated about a year ago in real life, and I am living my best life. Or at least attempting to. There's always stuff to be done in this world. Alright, but yes, until next time, I will see you guys later.